I should have thrown that old radio away the day I found it. It was a bulky, dust-covered thing left behind by the previous tenant. A wooden box with a cracked dial, the kind of antique you'd see in your grandmother's attic. It didn't even look like it should work. But one night, when the silence of my apartment felt too heavy, I plugged it in. The first sound it made was static, low, rumbling, almost like breathing. Then a voice. Clear, confident, like a news anchor. Train derailment downtown. 12 confirmed dead. Cause unknown. I sat up straight. The time on my phone read 11:52 p.m. I hadn't heard anything about a train accident. Not on the news, not online. Curious, I checked my phone again. Nothing. No alerts, no updates. The next morning, my coworker shoved their phone in my face. Did you see this? Crazy, huh? A breaking headline. Train derailment downtown. 12 confirmed dead. The exact words. At first, I brushed it off as a coincidence. Radios pick up weird signals all the time, right? Maybe it was some late-night rebroadcast from overseas. That's what I told myself. Until the next night. I had the radio on again, just for the static. It helped me sleep, or at least I thought it did. Then, right at midnight, the voice returned. Apartment fire on 7th and Cross. 2 casualties. Identities pending. My blood ran cold. That was 3 blocks from my place. I didn't sleep. I stayed up refreshing news sites, waiting for nothing. But by morning, smoke was rising in the distance. A fire on 7th and Cross. 2 dead. After that, the radio spoke every night. Midnight sharp. Always tomorrow's news. Car crashes. Robberies. Suicides. Things I couldn't possibly know ahead of time. And every day, the world proved it right. I stopped telling myself it was a coincidence. I started writing them down, date and time, like a grim little diary. And every check mark I added in the morning made my stomach turn heavier. Then came the night it spoke directly to me. Local man found dead in his apartment. Victim of apparent heart failure. Authorities withhold name. I laughed nervously, like it was a joke. But my chest tightened at the same time. My breath caught. The more I thought about it, the more it made sense. I hadn't been sleeping well. My diet was garbage. Maybe it wasn't prophecy. Maybe it was warning me. I didn't sleep that night, or the one after. But the less I slept, the clearer the voice became. It wasn't just a newsreader anymore. Sometimes between broadcasts, it whispered. Too low for words, but close enough that I felt it was addressing me. And then, the headlines got specific. Collision on 14th Street at approximately 9:30 p.m. 1 fatality. Witnesses report a man in a gray coat standing nearby. I owned a gray coat. I walked 14th Street every night on my way home. That night, I stayed in. I thought I outsmarted it. The next morning, the news reported a hit and run. Same time, same place, 1 dead. And in the blurry photo attached to the article, under the streetlight, was someone in a gray coat. I swear to God, it looked like me. By then, I was unraveling. I unplugged the radio, threw it in the closet. But at midnight, the static came anyway, from my phone, from my laptop, even from the cheap Bluetooth speaker I kept in the kitchen. Always the same voice. Calm, steady, inescapable. Last night, it didn't tell me tomorrow's news. No, it told me tonight's. Word for word, it described what I was doing. A man sits alone in his apartment. He listens in the dark. His hands are shaking. He keeps glancing at the door, though no one is there. He thinks he's alone, but he isn't. My throat closed. My eyes darted to the door. Nothing, but the voice kept going. He tells himself he will destroy the radio. Smash it, burn it, end this madness. But he won't, because he already knows the truth. And then the static rose, louder, sharper, filling every corner of the room. My reflection in the black glass of the screen shifted. just a second late, and smiled when I didn't. The voice whispered one last time, so close it felt like it came from inside my own head. The news has already been written. I don't remember falling asleep. I don't even remember moving from the chair. But I woke up this morning to the sound of sirens outside my window. And now, as I write this down, the radio sits in the corner, off, silent, waiting. But I know, come midnight, it will speak again. And this time, it will be reading my obituary.